Okay, guys, welcome to lesson 2-2, convert customary units of capacity. And once again, convert means to change to. And we're going to be focusing on units of capacity. And capacity is how much liquid can fill a three-dimensional shape. And so your I can statement is I can convert customary units of capacity. So please label the top of your page 12-1, convert customary units of capacity, and then write your I can statement. I can convert customary units of capacity. When you're done writing that, push play and move on to the vocabulary. When we look at our vocabulary slide, but for the first one is capacity, and it says cups, fluid ounces, pints, quarts, and gallons are all customary units of capacity. I think for me, myself, what I like to do is when I think of capacity, I like to go ahead and make that gallon man. So write capacity and then make your gallon man. This really helps you learn all the different units in capacity as well as visually see that there's 4 quarts in a gallon and that there's 2 pints in a quart. And then there are 2 cups in each pint, and it looks pretty tight over here, but we're going to go over the gallon man in another slide as well. So a cup, you need to know that 1 cup is equal to 8 fluid ounces. Guys, this is super important, especially with cooking and baking. You need to know that 1 cup is 8 fluid ounces. It may just say you need 8 fluid ounces on a recipe, so it's important that you know that that means 1 cup. A fluid ounce, 8 fluid ounces are equal to 1 cup. A pint, 1 pint equals 2 cups, and that's kind of over here on the gallon man. And I would recommend when we get to the slide that shows the gallon man that you actually rewrite that. Just for the fact it's good to hear it and to listen to it, but rewriting it is very helpful. Here is our vocabulary slide. And another one, in a quart, there's 1 quart in 2 pints, or we could say that there's 4 quarts in a gallon. Now here's going to be an example slide. And once again, this over here on the right-hand side is the gallon man. And the gallon man has 4 quarts, 2 pints in a quart, and there's 2 cups in each pint. So by being able to draw the gallon man, you're able to see the bigger picture. You're able to see 4 quarts make a gallon. You're able to see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pints make a gallon. You're able to see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cups make a gallon. It's so important that you can visualize that and that you can see that to say the bigger picture. One of the things down below here on this slide is a YouTube link. You're not going to be able to click on it and go there, but if you copy it and paste it in to your URL, it's a really good quick little video on YouTube to kind of explain capacity, and I would recommend you do that. Our example question, it says, is that you have 5 quarts of juice, and it wants to know how many pints do you have. So the first step we need to do is write the equation. So we're going to know, we know we have 5 quarts, and we want to know how many pints we have. So first step is write the equation. Second step is write what you know, what you know, what you know. So what do you know about quarts and pints? Well, we have the gallon man here. Sometimes we may need to think about that, but we know that 2 pints make 1 quart. So we're going to say 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. So therefore, our third step is bigger to smaller, smaller to bigger. And a quart is bigger, so we're going bigger to smaller. And with our hand movements, third step is bigger to smaller. We're multiplying. So when we look here at everything, what's in front of us that we're going to be multiplying is 2 pints and 5 quarts. So 5 times 2 is 10. So 5 quarts is equal to 10 pints. Pretty easy. Even if you look at the gallon man, you would see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That shows you 8 pints are in 4 quarts. So 5 quarts would be 10 pints. But it's important that you remember that poem. First step is write the equation. And when you write the equation, you always write what you know and then what you're going to convert that into. So now we're going to move into our next slide. And it says, a recipe makes 16 cups of soup. So the recipe is going to make 16 cups of soup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I've always said if you can't figure it out, you can draw it. So there's our 6 cups of soup. How many quarts make up the recipe? Blank quarts make up the recipe. That's going to be important to restate. Remember, there are 2 cups in a pint and 2 pints in a quart. So solve this problem how you choose. So what we're first going to do is we're going to write our equation. First step is write our equation. So we know we have 16 cups. We want to convert that into quarts. The question is, how many quarts does the recipe make? And we have, it makes 16 cups. So now our second step is to write what we know, what we know, what we know. So what do we know about cups and quarts? And it's kind of telling you over here. It says, remember, there are 2 cups in a pint and there are 2 pints in a quart. So like I said before, just writing that gallon man can help you process through this if you need to. So here's our gallon. And there's our quart. And there are 2 pints in a quart, and there is 2 cups in each pint. So how many quarts? What do we know about cups and quarts? Well, we know that there is 1, 2, 3, 4 cups in 1 quart. So we're going to say 1 quart is equal to 4 cups. Now, our third step is bigger to smaller, where you multiply, or smaller to bigger, where you divide. Well, guys, I love this because we're actually going a different way than we have. Cups is actually smaller, so smaller to bigger. So that means we're going to divide. So we have to take 16 and divide it by 4, and we get an answer of 4 quarts. So there are 4 quarts will make up the recipe. So now let's look at some other solutions here. So this shows you that her diagram shows 2 cups in 1 pint and 2 pints are in a quart. So 4 cups are in a quart, which we did. She uses reasoning. And she has 4 cups way down here. You just can barely see it. I kind of liked my reasoning better, my gallon man. Here is Dwayne, and he shows that 16 cups is equal to 4 quarts. He divided 16 divided by 4, but I really do kind of feel like my reasoning kind of helps that visual of the gallon man. So guys, in your summary, what I want you guys to do is I want you to draw the gallon man, to be honest with you. And I want you to try to get that to stick, because that will really help you not only now, but as you can continue on converting.